Are you trying to get ahead, to save, but your credit card bills, your car payments, and your student loans are due like clockwork every single month? Have you downloaded all the budgeting apps, followed all the online gurus just to find that they just don't get the pressures of modern American life? The standard American money playbook is full of complex advice and feels like it was written for a different era altogether. But what if I told you that one of the most powerful tools for building wealth is not a complicated stock market strategy, but an ancient African secret that is being supercharged by 21st century technology? Stay with me because I'm about to break down exactly how this system works, why it is so resilient, and what profound lessons we can learn from building real, lasting wealth together. Before we go deeper, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Fuanyi, and I was born and raised in Cameroon, which is located in Africa. I moved to the US as a teenager. I actually went to high school here in the States. I also got my bachelor's and master's degrees in the United States as well. And I spent years serving in the US military as a budget analyst, where I learned a lot of powerful lessons that were later on reinforced by friends that I met from all over the world, which is that your greatest asset is the people you trust. It was my family from Cameroon and my friends from places like Ghana and Nigeria that truly opened my eyes to the concept of community wealth. They talked about how their families back home put money for everything. For example, wedding expenses and starting a business. It wasn't about one person getting rich. It was about the whole group rising together. And that is the missing piece of so much of today's financial advice. And it's a powerful lesson that we are going to be exploring today. So let's dive right into it. So what is this big secret, right? It is something so deeply woven into the fabric of so many African cultures that is simply a way of life. It has many names. Stoko in South Africa, Susu or Osusu in West Africa, Aho in Nigeria, and Chama in Kenya. It is also known as Njangi in Cameroon, which is my homeland. The academic term is a rotating savings and credit association, or ROSCA. For generations, these groups have been the real banks for their entire communities, and they are built on one unshakable foundation: trust. In South Africa, it is estimated that over 11 million people are part of a Stoko, and they're saving around 2.7 billion US dollars every single year. The idea is beautifully simple. A group of people, like neighbors, co-workers, family members, agree to contribute a fixed amount of money at regular intervals, like every month. Each time the money is collected, one member of the group takes the entire pot, and then this cycle continues and rotates through the members until every single member has had their turn to receive a large lump sum payment. So think about it here. It is a commitment device, a kind of forced discipline that helps people save for the big things in life, like a down payment on a house, university tuition for a child, seed money for a business, or an emergency fund as well. But this is not just a history lesson here, my friends. This ancient practice is getting a massive 21st century upgrade with lessons that we can all use. The engine that makes this entire system run is accountability. Listen, when you join a Susu or a Njangi or a Stoko, you're just not making a commitment to yourself. You're making a promise to your entire group. That social pressure is not a bug in the system. It is the main feature. It is what keeps the system honest and keeps default rates incredibly low. So imagine a tailor named Amina who wants to buy a new industrial sewing machine that's going to cost her $500. She joins a Susu with 9 others, and each person contributes $50 a month. In the second month, it is Amina's turn, and she gets the full $500 lump sum, buys her new machine, and immediately starts taking on more orders, which boosts her income instantaneously. For the next 8 months, she happily pays her $50 contribution because she saw the system works and she wants to make the other members of her group win as well. Now, technology is blowing the old limits of this system wide open. For For generations, these groups ran on cash and handwritten notebooks, which carried risk of theft and money mismanagement. Today, a new wave of fintech startups is bringing this timeless practice into the digital age. Platforms like Esusu in the US or Stockfella in South Africa let members join from anywhere in the world. Contributions are made automatically through an app, and every transaction is recorded transparently for all members to see. But the biggest game changer is this: geography is no longer a barrier. A family spread across New York, Atlanta, Los Angeles, Maryland can all be in the same digital Esusu group. And it gets even better. Some of these platforms like Esusu partner with major credit bureaus to record on-time rental payments, which are often a household's largest single expense. This allows renters to build a form of credit history, often for the first time, simply by doing what they already do every month, which is paying their rent on time. Originally, the goal of each group was simple: save for a simple purchase or a need. But today, the ambition has grown exponentially. Many of these groups are leveling up from being super savings clubs to powerful investment clubs. And this is where real generational wealth building kicks in. Instead of just saving for consumption, members are pooling their capital to buy assets that generate more money. We're talking about chamas in Kenya buying plots of land together to resell later. We're seeing stockholders in South Africa investing in the stock market or even buying fast food franchises. This model democratizes access to investments that were just reserved for the wealthy. So you might not have that $20,000 for a rental property by yourself, but a group of 20 people chipping in $1,000 each is going to get you to your goal, and you become a powerful investment force. So, what if the future of American finance is not just about individual achievements, but can be built on these African models of collective success? First, it proves that you can build robust financial systems on trust and relationships, and not just code and unforgiving algorithms. The social fabrics of this group acts as a built-in safety net, which is a form of social insurance that is currently missing from our American system. And secondly, this is a masterclass in financial inclusion. In the US, there are vast banking deserts, areas where physical bank branches are scarce or non-existent. For the millions of Americans who are either unbanked or underbanked, these community models offer them a lifeline. Instead of turning to predatory services like payday loans, they can turn to their own communities instead. And finally, and perhaps the most important, these groups teach us the profound power of collective ambition. The American dream is often framed as a solo journey. What can I achieve? This model reframes the question entirely. What can we build together? It is a mindset shift that recognizes that our greatest financial strength might not be in our own individual bank accounts, but by the trust that we share with our collective community. So there you have it, my friends. The ancient African secret to wealth is not a secret at all. It is a philosophy being supercharged by technology and a shift from saving to investing. It offers powerful, actionable lessons for us all. Now I want to hear from you. So, have you ever heard of a savings group like this? Have you ever participated in one yourself? Drop your thoughts and questions in the comment sections below. Your story might just be the spark that someone else in this community needs. And if you found this insightful, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. I am Fuanyi, and I want you to always remember that the best time to invest in yourself was yesterday. The second best time is now. You got this.